followed in second placing by Upek, 6 lengths away.
That's the distinctive call from a man who came to be known as the voice of New Zealand racing. For more than 30 years, Peter Kelly's commentaries were a familiar companion to race fans, whether on course or listening to the radio. His exciting and information-packed delivery was the personification of the New Zealand style of race commentary, and nobody did it better than Kelly.
Plugging on, but Lamour, the favourite, is far too good, and Lamour's gone on to win it and win it well, about 4 lengths away. Vice Regal may just have held the second, about a hit away.
Horses were Kelly's professional life and his passion. He loved race days, and he loved his career as an auctioneer and agent for Wright Stevenson Bloodstock. For 3 decades he held the gavel at the National Yearling Sales, much of that time as chief auctioneer.
700,000, I said, look out now. 700,000. Patrick, what do we do with it? He needs the money, so we better sell her. And I get $700,000 for her. 700, buys her. Sure you won't. Last time, sells for $700,000.
There's no doubt Kelly was a top-class auctioneer of thoroughbreds, and in his prime, many ranked him as the best in the world. It was the same in his race commentary, where a generation was happy to place him alongside world-class callers. Kelly first called a race in Taranaki, just after the Second World War, as an 18-year-old. He eventually based the family in Palmerston North, and much of his work and racing patch covered the regions south of Taupo. Kelly took charge of the microphone at Trentham in 1955, but it wasn't a smooth transition. The public address system wouldn't work for the first 2 races. He overcame that hurdle in his usual professional manner and was to call the next 28 Wellington Cups.
But it'd be too late, and at the moment it's Eiffel Tower and Dandini together. Eiffel Tower doing better than Dandini. They race for the lane, and Eiffel Tower goes away to win it. Wellington, Dandini, Comet, Bob held the third.
Everyone soon appreciated his style and clarity at the microphone, most of all the jockeys.
Peter has helped me to win a lot of races easy. Depends on which way, especially at Wellington sometimes. You're going there about the furlong and you're here, and you can tell how far they are away from him, and they said, well, you was quite confident. I said, I was listening to Peter.
Assessing just who is the best race caller of any generation is subjective, as support can be very regional. So in 1976, the Te Aroha Jockey Club invited the best to call a race each, and left it up to the public both on and off course to decide. 15,000 entries were received, and Kelly was crowned top commentator. The official margin, a short half head. The following year brought one of the highlights of Kelly's career. He went to Europe to call Balmerino's run in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
Good morning, Relda again, and they're just about to come forward, the 26 of them, to take up their starting positions for the running of the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe over 2,400 metres for a stake just over £142,000 sterling.
That smooth delivery gave no indication of Kelly's problems just getting to the microphone. He had his race day pass, but couldn't convince a doorman to let him into the commentary box. A desperate search for a French-speaking friend to help left no time to even view the other horses before the broadcast. Yet listeners back in New Zealand had no idea of that drama as Kelly's commentary flowed across the airwaves.
With about 300 metres to go, and here comes Balmerino out after it. He's about 2.5 lengths behind Aledge at the moment. Aledge in front from Balmerino. Hutchie's setting him alight. He's a big chance in the race. Aledge in front. He's 2 lengths over Balmerino. He's coming home with a great run. He's cutting into the lead of Aledge, but I don't think he's going to make it. But he's going to be second anyhow, and a great run. Aledge is...
Several years later, Kelly was asked to summarise the qualities that he believed were required for race commentary.
You've got to be concentrating before the races run. You've got to have done your homework and know what you're about to do and apply yourself. You can't be thinking of what you did yesterday or what you're going to do tonight or to do tomorrow or the rest of the week. That's something different altogether. You can't think what's going to happen in the race ahead if it's a big race coming up, because each race is an individual race, and application and concentration, I think, probably the 2 main qualities.
A heart attack and a bigger workload away from racing brought an early end to Kelly's commentary career in 1983. He had called an estimated 23,000 races. Kelly was in great demand as an agent and auctioneer in the following years. It's perhaps appropriate that he brought the gavel down on the last lot sold at Trentham and New Zealand's first $1 million yearling at the New Centre in Karaka. He was also a long-serving committee member of the Manawatu Racing Club. Kelly was never one for looking back, not even bothering to keep a list of the thoroughbred stars he'd bought and sold over the years. Memories are probably best for his many race fans from the 1950s through to the 1980s. They will long remember him as the voice, and for taking race calling to new heights in New Zealand.
Uncle Remus still in front, Cresta still about 4 lengths away, and no way he can make the grade. And Uncle Remus goes on with a big long stride to win the Guineas, out by 3 lengths from Cresta.